What is up, guys? Right behind me is a new Prius, and it's kind of nice. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, this thing looks good. Even the back of the new Prius looks a whole lot better, which will come in handy whenever you're stuck behind one. And because it's a hatchback, you get a lot more room. To get into the back, all I do is push this button on the door. Then, once I'm inside, I have a good amount of room, cup holders, a second moonroof, heated seats, and USB-C for fast charging. The inside is a spaceship. I get a moonroof, these heated and ventilated leather seats, ambient lighting in my dash, a touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, regular mirror, digital mirror, touch-sensitive lights, a wireless charging pad, this tiny shifter, a cup holder for my G Fuel, use my code BURNOUT for 30% off, and a hidden compartment. Oh, but there's more. I get a heated steering wheel, a screen way up there. I have a JBL sound system, and if I push this button, I don't even have to park the new Prius. Instead of 121 horsepower, it now makes 194 horsepower or 196 if you get it with all-wheel drive. Plus, it gets 57 miles a gallon.
Good morning, guys. So I'm going to show you what it's like to live a day as a car reviewer. Now, I have this Jeep right now, and they actually pick up and swap the cars at my apartment complex. This is a V8 Jeep, sounds pretty nice. Also, my neighbors probably think I'm super sketchy. Anyways, I swapped the Jeep for this McLaren that I have to film today. It's the new McLaren Artura. I only had this one for about 4 or 5 hours. Also, each brand gives me like insurance, accident reports, things like that, so I don't have to worry about my own commercial insurance. Because I only had limited time with the car, I just went straight to poking around the car, driving around, getting familiar with it with my camera guy, and we just went straight to filming right after that. So you guys will see that video already if it's not already up. I also have a new Prius that I got today, so I have that for about a week. That afternoon I swapped the McLaren for a Panamera GTS, really cool car, and the Prius Panamera I get for a week, so I kind of just drive them around as my daily, make some videos on them, and that's pretty much it. Have a good night. Bye.
Okay, right? For $34,000, this is a pretty impressive car. So first, let me tell you about one of my favorite parts. Whenever you get in at night, the badge on your seats is gonna glow. So this ambient lighting here in your dash, I can basically change that to whatever color I want. And this display right here has awesome graphics. And the stock exhaust on this car is loud, like really loud. What is up, guys? Right behind me is an updated Kia Telluride, and the best just got even better. So the front has an updated grille, you're gonna have brand new headlights and new wheels. Inside, you get a moonroof, you're gonna have this Alcantara headliner, you have these black leather seats that are gonna be heated and ventilated, you have a wireless charging pad, storage area for your brand new key, you have a touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, faux wood on your dash, but who cares because it looks really nice. You have a digital mirror, you're gonna have a head-up display, digital display, and double-pane windows to keep everything quiet to hear your Harman Kardon sound system. Whenever you blink, you have cameras for your blind spots. In the second row, I get another moonroof, I have sunscreen shades, heated and ventilated seats, charging ports, an area to put my phone, an area for my G Fuel, use my code BURNOUT for 30% off. I have an area to hang bags, adjustable armrest, and if I push this button, I can get to the third row. You get a ton of room in this thing, but if I come around the back and lift up the floor, I get even more room. And I can talk to my passengers. So your teacher called us today. What is up, guys? Right behind me is the M4 CSL, and BMW just made a race car. So in the back, you have this new duckbill spoiler, but if I open up the trunk, you can see the entire thing is carbon fiber, which saves weight. So your roof is full carbon fiber, which saves weight and lowers your center of gravity. Your hood is gonna be fully carbon fiber, which saves even more weight, and this new 11-point strut bar is not only stronger, it saves 3 pounds. You also get these new cup tires with immense grip, carbon ceramic brakes to save even more weight, and you get new headlights that look awesome. Inside, you get no rear seats to save weight. You have these brand new bucket seats to save about 50 pounds. They can only go forwards or backwards. It says CSL there. You have leather, suede, no armrest or cup holders, a wireless charging pad, a touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a suede steering wheel with paddle shifters, and less sound deadening. It also has more boost than a normal M4. It now makes 540 horsepower, and it has a titanium exhaust. Right behind me is a BMW i7, and this thing may be better than any Mercedes. So your top light is actually 100% crystal. Your main headlight is down there. My favorite part though is when I push that button, the door's gonna open all the way for me, and then once I get in, I can shut it by just pushing the brake. Inside, you get a panoramic roof, speakers in your headrest, bass speakers in your seat. They're heated, ventilated, and they massage you. You have wood, tons of glass crystal, more glass crystal here, and right there, and even more glass crystal on your door. You also get a wireless charging pad, a touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, head-up display, digital display, and my favorite part, a selfie camera. I can also do this, and this. Okay, listen to this. In the back, you get a wireless charging pad, hidden cup holders, hidden USB ports. I can push this button to shut my door. Then I have this screen that I can use to do this. But it gets even better. If I turn on theater mode, my screens are gonna fold up and my flat screen is gonna come down. What is up, guys? Right behind me is the Resvani Vengeance, and this thing is insane. In addition to the body armor, you have a steel bumper to help you ram through things, a built-in winch, blinding lights to stun your enemies, underside blast protection that protects against a small hand grenade. It comes with built-in body armor and a gas mask. Let's say you're getting robbed. Flip on your electrified door handles, it shocks them, they get upset, pull out a weapon. You have bulletproof glass to protect you, and if that still doesn't get rid of them, you have built-in pepper spray. Here's where things get interesting. Up here you have pepper spray, smoke screen, deadbolt, shocking door handles, strobe lights, front and rear blinding lights, EMP protection, a built-in safe, and my favorite part,
a built-in intercom. Please move out of my way.
Wanna hunt zombies as a family? You have seating for 8 and plenty of cup holders for my G Fuel. Use my code BURNOUT for 30% off. Under the hood, you have a V8 with 420 horsepower, or you can get a supercharged V8 with 800 horsepower. You also have built-in thermal night vision and a siren system. What is up, guys? Right behind me is the most wild Escalade money can buy. So this is the Escalade V, and the V should stand for violation, which is exactly what this will do to every noise ordinance. So your neighbors may or may not hate you. What you just heard was 682 horsepower of supercharged American V8. So it's fast. To handle all the extra power, you have upgraded brakes, an upgraded all-wheel drive system, and an upgraded suspension. Inside, you get a panoramic roof, speakers in your roof, speakers in your headrest, these brown leather seats that are heated and ventilated, wood, a curved OLED display, a wireless charging pad, and a built-in cooler. You also get a digital mirror, massaging seats, and my favorite part, it has night vision. The back has 2 screens with Hulu, YouTube, and YouTube Kids, Cadillac branded headphones, my own cup holders, heated seats, and a 3rd row. What is up, guys? Right behind me is a very special 18-wheeler. So a normal driver only has 1 set of eyes that can pretty much see as far as your head can turn. This not only has cameras, you have LiDAR and radar to basically give this truck a 360-degree view. Here we go. Thank you so much. All right, guys, so this is Bob. He's the CDL safety driver. Now, Bob, is this truck fully autonomous?
Well, now, I'm still here for safety.
Okay.
So as long as the truck is behaving, when we get on the freeway, I'm going to engage the truck, and at that time, the truck is completely driving by itself. You'll see the check mark.
Okay.
And then I'll engage it, and then you'll see a little star indicates that we are in autonomous. Now the truck is driving on its own now.
This massive truck is doing this 100% on its own. Disclaimer, always keep hands on the wheel. This is taking a ride in a driverless Waymo vehicle. This is safe, legal, and is currently operating in Phoenix, Arizona. TikTok, do not take this down.
Hi, Sandy. Heading to Hyatt Place, Phoenix, downtown. Please make sure your seatbelt is fastened. For any questions, press the call support button to speak with a rider support agent.
Dude was flabbergasted.
What is up, guys? Right behind me is a Rivian R1S, and this may be the perfect SUV. Because there's no gas tank, I can fit a full-size carry-on down there. I have organized storage. Plus, if I fold these seats down, I have an insane amount of room. And because there's no engine, you can fit even more stuff up front. Plus, you can get the tailgate ready for later. And if you want to add to the party, you have 1,500 watts of power. And you have a Yeti that watches over your car. Inside, you get this giant glass roof, heated and ventilated seats, 2 screens. You can have a built-in Bluetooth speaker, storage area up there, built-in cup holders, a charging pad that can fit 2 phones, more storage area right in there, plus even more storage right under here. And if you happen to drop anything in the pit of no return, you can find it with your built-in flashlight. And this has a dog mode. In the second row, I have great headroom and legroom, awesome USB placement, built-in coat hangers, cup holders, heated seats, and to get to the third row, I just push this button. And it makes 835 horsepower. What is up, guys? Right behind me is a Mercedes Vision AVTR, and this is how I imagine cars as a kid. So AVTR stands for Avatar, like the movie which this car was inspired by. Even the wheels were inspired by the wood sprites in the movie that come off the trees, and whenever they would walk on the ground, it would illuminate, which this car does whenever it drives. But one of my favorite parts is gonna be the back. This acts like a living and breathing creature, so whenever you do things like hard accelerate, they'll flip forward to act as a spoiler, and whenever you hard brake, they'll flip backwards to act as an air brake, and your wheels will turn red as well. The inside is insane, but this is the craziest part. In the movie, the avatars get the braids and that intertwines them with the animal. Same concept here. I get my hand, place it on top, that's gonna activate the car, it beats a few times, and then your graphic shows up. And because you're now connected to the car, this is actually how you drive it. I tilt forward to accelerate, tilt backwards to brake. If I go left and right, it'll basically do rear wheel steering to help make my turning radius tighter, and then if I twist it, that'll make me crab walk. That connectedness even extends to the outside, where these lights represent the neurons in the movie. They go slow whenever you're cruising, and then fast whenever you're accelerating. What is up, guys? Right behind me is the Ford F-150 Raptor R, and I want to know if you would choose this over a Ram TRX. You get a supercharged V8 making 700 horsepower, and it sounds phenomenal. To celebrate the Raptor having a V8 again, you have a bottle opener right here. If I push this button, you have a step that comes out to help you get into the back of your 5.5 foot bed. Once I'm back here, you're gonna have tie down points and built-in power. And to close your tailgate, just give her the old knee. Inside, you get this giant panoramic roof, speakers on your headrest, Recaro seats with leather and suede, 2, 4, 6 auxiliary switches, storage right there, more up here, a touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, wireless charging pad, and magnesium paddle shifters. And if I push this button, my shifter's gonna fold down. Then I have a table for stuff. This also has a fully functional hood scoop, a metal bumper, metal skid plate. You're also gonna get 37-inch tires, beadlock capable wheels, and Fox shocks. And it's fast. What is up, guys? Right behind me is a Mercedes-Benz Maybach, and this is the most expensive Mercedes-Benz money can buy. Other than the two-tone paint, there's not much going on the outside. That's because this car is all about the inside. To close the moonroof, I just slide my finger. You have pillows in the headrest, quilted leather seats that are heated, ventilated, and massaging, wood, ambient lighting. You have a visor for the sun, a visor for the haters, and your speakers do this. And you can turn this into a spa.
Welcome to 10 minutes of balance.
So the doors on the Maybach actually open up automatically, and then to shut the door, all I have to do is get in and push this button above my head and that'll shut the door. Or I can do this. So in the back I have a ton of space, but watch what happens when I push this button. I get a lot more room. Plus, I have a neck pillow and a lumbar pillow. If I push this, that's where my champagne glasses would go, but right now they're in the champagne cooler, getting nice and cold. Now I can use my champagne glass holder. I have heated and cooled cup holders, and if I push this button, I can use this tablet to control everything in the car. Oh, we're not done. If I lift this up, you're actually gonna have a built-in table that you can eat on top of. I have a wireless charging pad right down there. I have a screen that comes with its own Mercedes branded headphones. And to open the moonroof, I just do this. What is up, guys? Right behind me is a Jeep Grand Cherokee, and this thing may be better than your luxury car. A Jeep nicer than a luxury car? Maybe. This thing is all new. You have a slimmer front end, full LED lights, these really cool wheels. It's gonna say Grand Cherokee right here with the American flag, and this has air suspension, so it's super comfortable when you're doing stuff like this. The comfort continues on the inside. A massive panoramic roof, leather seats that are heated, ventilated, and massage you. Fake wood, but it looks nice. Leather on the dash, a touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, wireless charging pad, and listen to this. That's real metal. You have storage in here, more storage under there, a regular mirror, a digital mirror, and double pane windows to keep everything quiet so you can hear your Macintosh sound system. Oh, we're not done. This has a head-up display, a digital display with night vision, and if I push this button, this will steer for you on the highway. So in the second row, I can recline. I have my own armrest with cup holders, an area to hang bags, my own vents, heated seats, AC controls, USB ports, and my own sunscreen shade. With the seats folded down, you have tons of space. The tailgate opens up really high, and under the floor, you have an 18-inch spare. What is up, guys? Right behind me is a Hyundai Palisade, and this thing is a steal. 50 grand is a lot of money, but what you get for that money is pretty impressive. You have this giant LED daytime running light, your headlights are here, and you have these hidden turn signals. Inside is what's most impressive. You have an Alcantara headliner, a moonroof, these gorgeous leather seats that are gonna be ventilated, heated with a heated steering wheel, my drive mode selector, center locking diff, a touchscreen for my AC, another touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and a rear view mirror. If I fold this back, I have a wireless charging pad, hidden cup holders, storage under there, more storage under here. I have a head-up display and a fully digital display. And look at these cameras. I also get a Harman Kardon sound system, massaging seats, and a blind spot camera. In the second row, I get my own moonroof, sunscreen shade, cup holders, USB-C for fast charging, an area to put my phone, heated and ventilated seats, an area to charge my laptop, and adjustable headrests. In the third row, I get more USB-C, cup holders, heated seats, and if I push this button, I can recline. And I can talk to my kids from the front. You're grounded. What is up, guys? Right behind me is the Ford F-150 Lightning, and this truck is crazy impressive. So the name Lightning is super appropriate because this truck is fully electric. It makes 580 horsepower, can do 320 miles on one charge, and you have this giant light bar to tell it apart. So because there's no engine, you have this massive front trunk. You have power for your phone, power for your laptop, hooks for nets, hooks for bags. You have a cup holder area, and if I lift up the floor, you have a built-in cooler area. But the party continues in the back with a built-in... Well, I have no choice but to continue, but you have a built-in cup holder that pushes this button. You have a step that comes out to help you get inside the back of your bed. You have a built-in LED light and tons of power for power tools or power cords. And once you're done in the back, I can shut it by just doing that. Inside is pretty impressive. You have this giant panoramic roof, these heated leather seats, storage space right there, this giant touchscreen with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and built-in games. You have wireless charging down there, and watch what happens when I push this button. Once that's folded down, I can open this and use this entire area as a built-in workspace. I can charge my laptop right here, work off the truck's built-in Wi-Fi. I have a heated steering wheel and 2 cameras. Those 2 cameras actually watch your eyes to make sure you're paying attention whenever you're driving hands-free. And it's pretty fast. What is up, guys? If you want a compact luxury car, you can get a BMW, Mercedes, Audi, or a Volvo. This is the Volvo S60. It competes with the BMW 3 Series, Mercedes C-Class, and Audi A4. This one has a blacked out grille, these awesome LED lights, super sharp lines, black wheels, and this door. That door is actually a charge port because this is a plug-in hybrid. It can do up to 41 miles on just the battery, which means the ride is smooth. So in addition to the electric motor, you have a turbo 4-cylinder to make 455 horsepower. It's pretty quick. Inside, you get a moonroof I can open by just sliding my finger. You have these heated leather and fabric seats, aluminum trim, leather, a head-up display, digital display, a touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a glass crystal shifter, and a companion. Hey Google, tell me a joke.
Why did the baker become a thief? Because he needed the dough.
Hey! And my favorite part, this has a Bowers & Wilkins sound system, which, no joke, is one of the top 3 sound system brands in any car. In the back, you get decent room, an armrest with hidden cup holders, heated seats, and a pass-through to your trunk. What is up, guys? Right behind me is the SRT Hellcat Jailbreak, and this is one wild vehicle. If you've ever jailbroken a phone, it basically gives you access to everything, and that's what this does. A regular Hellcat makes 717 horsepower, but because this has the red jewel, it makes 797 horsepower, but the Jailbreak makes 807. To cool off this massive supercharge, you have this giant air intake, an air intake in this headlight, an air intake in that headlight, one right here, but there's even more. So if I push this chiller button, that's gonna route all the AC to the engine, so this thing can really scream. The Jailbreak also lets you customize the hood color, the wheel color, the brake color, the tire type, the badge color. You can also customize the type of wing and the exhaust tip color, but there's even more. You can also customize the leather color, the seatbelt color, the stitching color, the steering wheel material, the dash material, which makes me wonder, why did Dodge send me such a boring spec? But my favorite feature about this car, it has a built-in smoke screen. What is up, guys? Right behind me is Amazon's new delivery van. So that may not seem like a big deal until you read powered by Rivian. That means this van is 100% electric. Amazon wanted it to look as friendly as possible, which it does, but my favorite part is the little smile in the headlight. Your grab handles are prime blue, you have a built-in seat for trainees, you have a built-in cup holder, and even my seat belts are prime blue. Inside, you get this giant heated windshield. You have storage space right there, a grab handle that says powered by Rivian, storage behind there, the same screen that's in the Rivian truck and SUV with no CarPlay or Android Auto. You have a digital driving display, storage behind your seat with cup holders, but it gets even cooler. So the driver's seat is raised so that way when I turn to get out, it's less stress on my hips. Plus, when I put the car into park, it does this. And if it ever gets cold, your steering wheel's heated, your seat is heated and ventilated, and even your trainee seat is heated. The drivers even get this really cool key that clips onto your shirt. And now instead of the loud beeping, this plays white noise whenever it reverses. To make sure this is super visible, the entire back is prime blue. You have these really cool LED lights that go all the way around, and you have a button here that opens your rear door. And the flow is well thought out for the drivers. They put it into park, hit the hazard button, grab the phone out of your wireless charging pad, go back here, grab the package, and deliver.